Okay, thank you for conducting this second evaluation. It is called the Rivermeade Behavioral Memory Test. And you're going to be asked a series of tasks to complete. If you have any questions regarding what we're asking of you, just let us know.
Okay.
So we're going to start off first. What I want you to do is remember this person's name. Her name is Catherine Taylor.
Catherine Kaylor or Tay?
Taylor. Catherine Taylor.
T-A-Y. Okay.
Yeah. Can you repeat that back to me?
Catherine Taylor.
Okay, and then a little bit later I'm going to ask you to repeat that back.
Okay.
Tell me what her name is again.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is put something of yours away.
Okay.
And see if you can remember to ask me when I say we have finished this test. Okay? And I want you to remember where I put it. Can you let me have a personal item, such as a comb or a pencil?
Sure.
Okay. And when I say we have finished this test, I want you to ask me for those items back.
Okay.
And remember where I hid them.
Okay.
Okay. So, I am going to take this magnet right here. I'm going to take this magnet and this flashlight.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to hide the flashlight behind here. And the magnet in the pocket of my backpack.
Okay.
Okay. When I say we have finished this test, I want you to tell me what I have hidden and show me where I have hidden them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to set this alarm right here to go off in 20 minutes. So it's set on 20, and I'm going to go ahead and start it. When it rings, I want you to ask me about your next appointment, a fictional appointment. And I want you to say something like, can you tell me when I have got to see you again?
Okay.
Okay, and that's what happens when the timer goes off.
Okay.
In less than 20 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some pictures that I want you to remember. Look at each one carefully and tell me what object is pictured. I will show you each one for 5 seconds and give you a chance to memorize it. Later on, I'm going to show you more pictures and I want you to pick out the ones I have just shown you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you a picture for 5 seconds and then move on. Okay? We will come back to that later. Okay, next I'm going to read you a passage of about 5 or 6 lines. Listen carefully, and when I have finished, I want you to tell me as much about the story that you can remember. Okay, whenever you're ready, I'm going to start. Mr. Brian Kelly, a Security Express employee, was shot dead on Monday during a bank raid in Brighton. The 4 raiders all wore masks and one carried a sawn-off shotgun. Police detectives were sifting through eyewitness accounts last night. A police spokesman said, "He was a very brave man. He went for the armed raider and put up a hell of a fight. Now I want you to tell me as much of the story that you can remember.
Well, this guy got shot, and the guy that shot him had a mask on,
Okay.
and I forgot, was it in a bank that he got shot? I don't remember.
Okay. Any other details that you can remember?
Not in detail, no.
All right, we'll move on. Okay, so now we're going to go back to those pictures that I showed you just a few minutes ago. And for each picture, I want you to tell me whether you saw it before or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shuffle these.
Okay.
There's going to be more. All right. So when I show you a picture, I just want you to tell me if you have seen it before, like we did in the previous section, or if it's a new picture.
Okay. I saw it before.
Okay. Would you mind checking that out for me?
That's new. I did not see it before.
Okay.
Did not see it. Did not see it. I did see that.
Okay.
I saw that. It's the very first one. I saw that. Did not see that. I saw that.
Okay.
And I saw the turtle. I saw the teapot. I saw the butterfly. I did not see a rabbit. I saw a sandwich. Did not see a table.
Okay.
I saw the bell. I did not see the lion. I didn't see the sofa. Did not see the stool.
Last one.
Did not see a bus.
All right, good job. Thank you. All right, Reagan's going to take over for a little bit. Alrighty.
So we're going to get up and move here a little bit. This section's called route, which means I'm going to be walking around with this message right here. I'm going to trace a short path around this room. So I want you to remember, watch what I do, and whenever I finish, you're going to repeat what I do, okay? So I'm going to start from this chair, and I'm going to take this envelope with me that is marked message on it. And I'm going to go on a little path, and I'm going to have you watch me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I started here. Alright. Alright. Starting at the chair. Now I'm going to the window. Now I'm at the door. Now I'm at the table. And now I'm back to the chair. Alright, so now I would like you to start where I started and follow the same path.
Okay.
And I would also like you to leave the message on the table whenever you do.
When I'm finished, you mean?
Yes, leave it on the table and then you'll return to your chair.
Okay. The window?
Yep.
Back the door.
Good.
I'm at the table.
All right.
And I'm back at my chair.
Okay. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so moving on. All right. So you picked up the message whenever you left, which was good. Next, we're going to move on to some faces. All right, I'm going to show you these faces just like what the pictures Madeline showed you. I'm going to show you them each for about 5 seconds each.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have to remember the faces I show you too. So make sure you try to remember them. We're just going to talk. You could talk a little bit about them if you want. You could tell me what you notice about the faces to help you remember. Just whatever you need to do to help you remember them, okay? So here's the first one.
Okay. Is that a woman or a man?
I believe. What would you say, Madeline?
I think that's a woman.
Okay.
I messed up the faces.
That's okay, doesn't matter.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you some orientation questions that kind of went along with the mini mental exam, and just answer the best of your ability. All right. So asking this question again, what year is it now?
2019,
All right. What month is it?
March,
All right. What day of the week is it?
Wednesday,
Okay. And what date is it?
March the 13th.
All right. What place are we in now?
Kitchen in my home,
Okay. Can you tell me what town we're in?
Evansville, Indiana,
Okay. How old are you now?
74,
Okay. What year were you born?
1945.
Okay. What is the name of the present Prime Minister of Britain? Started off pretty easy, didn't they?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
It's okay if you don't know it, but
I don't know. I
just do
don't
your
keep
best.
up with that kind of stuff.
Okay. And what is the name of the President of the USA?
Donald Trump.
Okay. Alrighty. So, we're going to go back to the faces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shuffle these up. And I want you to tell me, just like with the pictures Madeline showed you, if you've already seen these faces before. Alrighty. Alright, here's the first one.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did not. Yes, I did. I did not. I did not.
Alright, good. Alright, so now we've come to the point where we're going to take a little bit of a break until that alarm goes off. So you powered through all those at the beginning, so that means you get a little rest before we finish.
Okay.
So what did you guys get to do before I came here? Did you just get here right before I got here?
Yeah, I just got here right before. I had to run home and get my polo.
Yes.
And I ate a turkey sandwich for lunch, and then I came back.
It's good. Mm-hmm. What did you guys have for lunch today?
I haven't had lunch. I was going to take her out to lunch.
Well, Well, dang, you must be hungry.
Oh, I'll make it.
I know I'm supposed to be getting dinner with Justin tonight if you'd like to come along with us.
Oh, well, what time are you going to go?
I don't know. We can discuss it.
Okay. Because I have bell choir at 6:30.
Okay. How long have you been doing bell choir?
For about, I'd say probably at least 4 years.
4 years. Okay. And how often is that through your church?
Yes.
Okay. And how often do you guys like perform? Is it a weekly thing?
Well, we practice weekly, but we
Okay.
try to perform probably every 6 weeks.
Every
So,
6 weeks.
mhm.
Okay. How long have you been going to your church?
About 25 years.
25 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of your church?
Centenary United Methodist.
Okay. Very nice. Is it close to here?
No, it's about 25-mile round trip.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
This past my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I travel a big deal to my church, too, so I understand that weekly haul.
Do you live here in Evansville?
No, I go back home on the weekends to
Okay.
French Lick, Indiana,
Oh, okay.
and I go to church in Jasper, Indiana.
Okay.
So a little bit of a trip, but I think it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys are glad the weather's been warming up.
Oh, yes. I'm ready for it.
Yes,
And then some.
Yeah.
for sure. I was surprised I didn't even need my jacket after class today.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I had to take it off when I got in the car because it was like warm.
It was almost too warm.
Feels good. I'm leaving a week from this Saturday, to go on a mission trip to Panama City, Florida,
Oh, well, that sounds fun.
from our church.
Good for you.
So,
Yeah, you might be there when all the college kids are there, though.
yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might be a good place to minister to people.
Mm-hmm.
This is your first mission trip in a while, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? Yeah.
It's actually the first mission trip that I've ever been on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good to start in the U.S. probably.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who go straight into Haiti or something really crazy like that, and it could be a lot to take in at first, for sure. But yeah, I think that'll be a good place to start.
Yes.
Like Madeline, your first one. That was your first mission. No, had you gone with our church?
I've been on like 4 or 5 mission trips here in the States.
Okay.
And then I haven't been on a stateside mission trip since all the other ones have been overseas.
Yeah.
But you're right, it definitely does prepare you to start here where you're more comfortable and kind of like get the gist of what a mission trip is
Yes.
before you fly on an airplane for 18 hours
Yeah.
and go to Africa.
Man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is the time change really different there too, or?
Yeah, it's an 8-hour difference.
Oh man.
Ahead.
Like almost
so,
a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I got back my second time, it took me about a week to like get adjusted to this clock because of jet lag.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you there?
10 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm sure by the end of that you were adjusted to theirs pretty well.
Yeah, I was adjusted there. Like, it doesn't take long because you're just like so exhausted when you get there. Like, you'll sleep no matter what time of day it is.
That's true.
So that was pretty nice. Have you ever been on any mission trips or wanting to?
That's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But me and my mom want to do one sometime. But my dad gets really nervous about it, so we probably have to start somewhere in the States just to make him feel better about it first.
Yeah.
But it is something on my heart that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of, camp retreats and stuff like that. So I've done stuff locally, but not too much more than that. But
Yeah.
excited to have more time to do that after
I
school.
know. Yeah.
Maybe. So we'll see.
Are you the same year as Madeline is
Yes.
in your grad school?
Yes. Yep. We sit right next to each other.
Oh, okay.
So
First day of class, we sit next to each other.
Okay. Cool.
I'm glad we did.
Here we
It
are.
turned out really well.
Mhm.
It did.
Yeah.
We have a lot of similar interests and values. So
Okay.
funny how that worked out.
Yeah, well, that's a God thing.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Megan and I just got our schedule for the summer and the fall. So we'll have 2 classes this summer and 4 classes in the fall plus the field work.
I think it is 5 classes.
Oh, it is 5? Okay.
Is it 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays and then 2 on Fridays, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2.
You're going to have a class on
Oh, it is
Friday?
4. It is 4. Yeah, but that's how we'll be full schedule on the fall instead of.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We were full schedule last fall too, but this time we have field work, so we have to actually go to the places on a couple days a week. So.
But that should be interesting.
Yes.
Do your clinical.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'd probably rather do that than sit in class any day. So.
Yeah.
Sorry
No,
about that.
no, I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay.
The classroom that we're in, it didn't have windows. So after a while, like after 2 or 3 classes, you're like ready to get up and
You're right.
have a different change of view.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been learning a lot. We're doing like manual muscle testing and range of motion, which I'll probably be coming here to practice on you if you're okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else gets to be our guinea pigs.
Yeah.
As we learn.
Everyone
So.
around us gets to let us practice on it.
Yep.
But that's good, though.
Yeah. For sure. Megan, is that the citrus drink that you were telling me about?
Yes, it is. I need a little pick me up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my healthy energy drinks I've been drinking. I haven't had coffee in about a week, so they've been taking over my coffee, which says a lot because I was a big coffee drinker. So I've enjoyed them so far. Hopefully, it'll keep me from taking a nap after this.
Yes.
Because I'm really tempted to take one. All right.
Do you remember what you were going to do when the alarm rang?
Mm-hmm. When's my next appointment? Or what are you going to do now?
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Catherine Taylor.
But we're not there yet.
Okay.
Thank you for jumping ahead.
Yes, you're all over it.
Okay. So we're going to go in order of the test. So the
Okay.
next thing would be to refer back to the story that I told you. Do you remember the story that I read to you earlier? I would like to know how much of it you can remember now. Tell me as much as you can.
I remember just about what I told you before. Man went in and he got shot.
Okay.
I really don't remember much more than that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have that written down on the other paper. All right, and then Megan's going to take over for a little bit.
Okay. So now we're on the route again. So I'm going to ask you, do you remember the path I took around the room earlier? All right. I would like to see if you could still remember it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So could you start where I started and take the same route as I took?
Okay. You actually started here. From your chair. You went over here to the window. And then you went to the door. And then you went to the table. Right here.
Okay.
And then you sat down.
Alrighty. All right. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Madeline, I think you finish us off.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is show you this picture again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember her name?
Yes, I do. Her name is Catherine Taylor.
Okay, thank you. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
We have finished this test.
Okay. So what's my next thing?
You were going to remind me to give you something of yours. Can you
Yes.
remember what those 2 items were
Mm-hmm.
and where I put them?
Okay. The first thing you got me was a a magnet off my refrigerator. The second thing was a flashlight. You put the flashlight right here, and the magnet you put in the outside of your pocket here.
Yes, the other one.
The other one, this one,
Yes.
well, whatever, you can have
Okay.
it.
Okay. That concludes this evaluation. Thank you very much for
You're very welcome.
meeting with us again. And
Alrighty. Wonderful.
I will say, you know why I think I don't remember that story? Because I don't like those kind of things. I don't like to watch those kind of things on TV where somebody gets shot. And that just, I won't hardly look at it.
They need to pick a new story then, don't they?
Yeah.
yeah.
But that just, I don't remember stuff like that.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and turn this off since we are completely finished.